The System-Wide Analysis Network for Safety, or SWANS, provides continuous monitoring and assessment of hazards, risk precursors, and risk events in terminal areas. Updating with current data every 5 minutes, SWANS delivers timely insight into safety margin trends and detects increases in risk events. This video documents the SBIR Phase I proof of concept developed by Robust Analytics with funding from NASA. The opening screen summarizes the risk metrics and map for a selected airport. In this example, it is Dallas-Fort Worth International. 4 metrics are displayed: late flight plan changes, turbulence reports in the terminal airspace, buffer encroachments, and aircraft deviations from the runway centerline on final approach. The user can examine metrics for different lengths of time and different time periods, and zoom in to look more closely at time slots of interest. The charts are interactive and detailed information can be read by hovering over a data point. The airport map has a drop-down menu that shows the locations of turbulence reports and late flight plan changes. You can zoom in and out and get the big picture of a more detailed look at a particular area. Let's look closer at buffer encroachments and centerline deviations. Traffic density is important and shown on the top chart, with buffer encroachment durations in the middle chart and centerline deviation counts on the bottom. You have the same interactive plot features allowing you to pan into a short time period. The charts in the right panel show the historical distribution of centerline deviations and the value for the selected time period. There is a lot of information available in these plots, including the minimum and maximum values and the mean for a selected 5-minute period, which tells you whether there are any outliers for that time period. The top chart displays the 5-minute arrival counts for each runway. Let's move on to Chicago O'Hare and look at the recent history of flight plan changes in the last 60 minutes before arrival, an indirect indicator of pilot workload during arrivals. These charts show the time series of 5-minute counts on the top plot, and the charts below show cumulative counts for different time periods of varying lengths. Interactive chart features allow the user to examine the full set of data in many different ways. There is information on the frequency of turbulence reports. We have the same set of charts with the addition that turbulence counts are reported for each of the arrival and departure gates and a total count for the airport. You have the same flexibility to look at data in various ways by using the chart display options. The Chicago Airport map shows the current and recent history of flight plan change counts and turbulence reports. The current options are for the most recent 5-minute count, the previous 60 minutes, or the last 24 hours if you want a longer perspective. SWANS also has a NASA-wide view, making it easy to see where the hotspots are. This view is ideal for an airline operations center or an FAA air traffic manager. In Phase II, SWANS will be expanded to monitor 25 airports, and more hazards and risk events will be added. Please contact us and tell us what you think is important.